Can you hear me? I've never seen that before. And for us to sit here in front of, didn't want to make any move. We will try to be mindful and eat, because all these eyes looking at us. So we have to be mindful. Already, this is a bowl inside, the bowl that we just ate, finished, with food inside after we collected the food, and we use this to eat. Clean up, but it never clean, to be honest. That is the belongings of every Buddhist monk. We have to have that bowl. We have to have this rope. Without this rope, without that bowl, we cannot become a Buddhist monk. In order for us to ordain to become a Buddhist monk, first thing we must have is the bowl and the rope. Without that, we cannot do the ordination to become a monk. After we ordain to become a monk, we keep the 227 rules. 227 rules and regulations for the monk. And that is why many of you want us, we cannot. And you wanted to hug us, we cannot, because we haven't showered for a while. We also I still remember one night we arrived late at the very last segment to come to the rest place, and we have to climb a really high hill, really high hill. While we try to speed to get to the night place as soon as possible, because we realized that a lot of people have been waited for hours. And we didn't want to walk, a normal pace so that people wait for too long. So we try to speed. And when we speed like that, it's really fast. And officers are beside us, but they didn't give us any citation. But they assisted us to get there, trying to get there safely. And then when we climb that hill, when we enter into the place, there are so many people around us. And I try to keep up with it. After saying hi and greet everybody, and I walk inside and I pass out. And so my team was around me trying to support me with everything. So by that time I thought that I'm a handicap. But then I told them, I'm okay. Everything will be okay. Because we chose this path. Nobody forced us. Nobody asked us to do this. I just decided to do this. Because seeing the sufferings around us, that's why I decided to call for this journey. So when I call for this journey, luckily we have a group of venerable monks about up and down from 18 to 24 to join this journey. And at the beginning, not many people knows about this journey. We just walk. And then people start to know more about it. Before we got out from Texas, so many people drive by and they said, I didn't know that Buddhist monks exist in Texas. That's what people said. And they keep asking and they keep pointing the camera at us. And probably that's the reason why now many people knows about this journey, know more about the monks. And so everywhere we go now, the crowd get larger and larger. It means a lot for us, which I have never expected it. simply just a peace walk. Pay attention to our footstep. Just walk like that. And just hope that along the way there are some people just slow down and pause for a moment to look at us, so that they can look back within themselves to have a peaceful moment. That's all. That's all. But then every day it's just getting larger and larger, and so many people come out for us. It's so beautiful and so much love. And yesterday alone, I cried a lot yesterday, and there's so many people cried yesterday as well while it's rain. It was rain yesterday. I didn't know why. Can you tell me why we cried?
Tired.
Love? Anything else?
Tired.
To see all the people out.
Peace,
Even though it was raining, people came out with
love, hope, peace, touch. But deep down into it, suffer. Because we are suffer. Because of that reason, when we slow down, look back within, we see something, we see our inner self. We see our so we want to join together with the Buddhist monk. We want to do something for ourselves, just hoping that we'll have a peaceful life. In this life, in this society, we are too fast. Way too fast. Everything fast. Just like fast foods everywhere. When we eat, we also rush. Imagine the day that when we wake up late, we try to rush out that door and we forgot things, right? We have to rush back to pick up and then run again. And we've been doing this for our whole life. We didn't have time to settle down, to relax, to give ourselves some love. We keep moving on like that. And that is why we always react when things are not. Because in this life we expect so much. We expect our family members. We expect the people that we know. We expect that our friends to know us well. You should know me better. Shouldn't say that to me. Shouldn't do that to me. You know, this is me. This is what I want. That's what we always expected. The people that we know, the closest they are, we expect them much more. And then when they cannot do the thing that we want or satisfies us, we react. Is that right? And that is when suffer begins. Just in our family, how many times we suffer within our families? Since the day that we married, have kids together, are we suffer? Pretty much. Pretty much. But then we still try to hold on into it. And we don't know how to solve that. We don't know how to fix that. And we don't know how to live peacefully within our family. It's just because we always expect this, and he or she will always expect that. And so when we cannot come together with one, then everything messed up. Our point of views are different. Our mindsets are different. And so that for all those reasons, our life are always struggle, our life is always not happy. Even though sometimes our loved one, our families, or our friends brought us some peace, brought us some love and happiness. But all those are just temporary. It lasts for a while, and then it also vanishes. It comes and goes, comes and goes. It won't last long. After all that smile, after all that laughing, it comes with tears after that. And I have seen this a lot. It's not about the physical body, but it's all about the mental. Our mental, our inner self, our inner child are the one who suffer the most. And that is why I call for a walk like this, hoping that we can share this message to everyone so that we can look back within to find a peaceful moment. In order for us to have a peaceful moment for our life, first thing we have to slow down. Look back. Don't look out anymore. Just look back. A lot of you just stand on the side of the road to look at the monks walking, right? By that time, you just pay fully attention to the monks. Probably that is the time when we actually pay full attention to something. Otherwise, we always multitask. In order for us to have more mindfulness, we have to practice how to be mindful on each and every step we make, on each and everything we do. Just one thing at a time. One thing at a time. When you finish this task, jump to the next one. Finish that one, jump to the next one. That's what we should do. We shouldn't multitask anymore. The more we multitask ourselves, the more we easy to get distracted. Because there are so much distractions around us. So our breath is with us every single second. But we never aware of it. We just breathe and breathe and breathe. We didn't aware of that breath going in and out. Now that we walk, we just want to share with you that come back with our breath, aware of it. Each breath going in and each breath going out, we have to aware of those. To train our mind again. To train our mind to come back within. So when we close our eyes like this, let us all close our eyes together. Pay fully attention to the nostril area. And then breathe in and breathe out without forcing our breath. Just breathe normally. Aware of each breath going in and out like that. Let us do that together. Let us open our eyes. Did we see our breath? Yes or no?
Yes.
Yes? We see the breath going in and out, right? Within that short period of time, how many of us actually follow those breaths in and out from the beginning to the end? A very few. Without distraction, without any thoughts. Very few. Because during that time, we have all kind of thoughts popping up, right? It's not that because we meditate, then we see the thoughts. And then thoughts arise when we meditate. No. It's arise within a second. It's like millions and millions of thoughts popping up. But we cannot see them all because we are too busy with ourselves, with our life doing something else. So we didn't aware of those. And now that we let go of everything, drop everything, come back within and look at the breath, pay attention to our breath, and now we can see that monkey mind is jumping back and forth, here and there. We experience it already, right? And now how do we train ourselves to come back when that monkey is jumping? When the monkey jumps, if we follow that monkey and then he would jump from this forest to another forest, from this country to another country, would not stop. And at the end, we still suffer. To stop that, we need to be aware of those thoughts. When it arises, we must aware of that thought arise, and then silently tell our mind that thought, come back here again. And then we breathe in, breathe out, another thought pop up, another thought pop up. It keeps popping up like that, non-stop. But the more it popping up, if we are alert, if we are aware, we have awareness, we can see all those thoughts popping up. Once we see it pop up, acknowledge it, come back here. Acknowledge it, come back here, come back here, come back here. That's all we need to do. Because we live in this life, we just keep chasing after it. We didn't pull it back. Just like Aloka. When I adopted him in India, he's just a really free spirit dog that he just run around, run anywhere he wants. He's still doing that, of course. And then after I adopted him, brought him to the United States, now he's officially U.S. citizen. During the first period of time that I have to train him, I go train a dog. And I learned myself that our mind is just like a dog. When the mind is untrained, whenever we see movement, whenever we see or we hear anything, any noise, any sit, we train dog already, we should know this, sit. And of course at the beginning, he always wants to chase after and cry. Have you heard him cry? You should go online check because he cried like a baby. And then I say, no, you have to stay here with me. And of course at the beginning, he listened, and then after that he will try to chase after it again and again. He keep doing that. But after a while, whenever I say sit, he will sit. Whenever I say stay,
Thank
he
you
stay.
for all we have
Not
done.
anymore
Thank
he
you.
stay. You know why? Because that's why he's spoiled. And so our mind is the same thing. It is not trained, untrained, then it just go after the object. When we hear things, when we see things, when we smell things, when we taste, when we feel, we always go for it. hearing, seeing, touching, smell, taste. These are the 5 things that all human beings are attached. We always want to smell good. We don't want to smell something that is bad. We always want to hear sweet, nice. We always want to taste good taste. We always want to see the beauty. And of course, we always want to touch something that is soft and nice, right? Anything that is not the way we expected it, we are not satisfied. So for us, we have to train to go a opposite way. So many of you ask, why do I have to go walk barefoot? Why couple of the monks are barefooted? I said, because we want to practice more to see how much that we can handle, how much that we actually can handle within this body and our mind. Because when things are not the way we expect, our mind is acting up. So when we walk barefooted like this, we step on a lot of things. Nails, glass, screw, all kind of things, and rock. It hurt really bad. It hurt all the way to the head. But when things like that happen, we try to be mindful. We manage our emotions. We manage our feelings, our sensations. And so that our life, we also the same. We need to do something for ourselves. Try to practice something for ourselves. Give ourselves something to challenge ourselves. Because in this life, we have a smoother road and flat road. And of course, that will never happen. That is why we struggle. That is why we suffer. So our message to share with you all is to be mindful. Mindfulness. If we can practice like that. Thought. Feeling, come back here. Sound, come back here. That's all we need. And then everything we do, eat, just mindful when eat. Drink, mindful when we drink. Walk, mindful when we walk. One thing at a time. If we all can practice like that, I promise you, we will have a better us. We will live better. We'll have a better life. Less distraction. Less desire. And we are not going to react so quickly anymore. Because anytime when things happen, if we are mindful, we will pause for a moment before we speak, before we act. Right now, we are not. We just respond right away. So now, if we're mindful, when somebody says something, I'll take a deep breath first before I respond. If we take a deep breath, and we know that our anger is arise, because we can feel our chest is getting hotter and hotter, right? It's burning. It's burning inside our chest. So when we feel that sensation of fire is start to pick up, why would we want to burn ourselves? We will pour water into that fire right away by not reacting. What if we are very angry? The anger is already arise. How can we stop this? Well, most of us cannot control our emotions, and we react and we confront with that person. And when we do that, what happens? What happens when we do that? Bigger issues. And when bigger issues happen, there are 3 places we will go. First place is hospital. Second place is jail. Place funeral. Right? And so don't react. If they throw lemon at us, make some lemonade. If they throw bitter melons, consume it because that will clear out diabetes. And guess what? My master, my teacher earlier, he brought me dark chocolate. Physical, but I'm talking about our mind. We always love to listen to hear sweet talk, sugar coated. Those are toxic. Those are poison. It won't kill us right away, but it kills us slowly, each and every day when we always listen to sweet talk. And then when that person cannot give us sweet talk anymore, we react really bad. And when somebody says the thing that is not the way we wanted to hear, we react really bad. So keep that in mind. Be prepared and don't let yourself to live in this life with all those sugar-coated talking. Okay? It will kill us slowly, and until the day that we die, we don't even know why we died. And so our message here today is for all of us to be mindful, practice, so that peace, happiness will bloom within ourselves first. Remember, peace will not happen in this universe, in this world, if our family, ourselves and our family are not at peace. We have to start step by step. If all of us here today, let's say we have all families here, 1,000 families. If 1,000 family practice to have peace and spread it out to our neighbors, to the society where we stay, we live, then peace just bloom like that, spread one by one like that. If all of us here doing the same thing and all the beings in this universe doing the same thing, peace will bloom and flourish throughout the world. We don't need to go fight for those, because peace always comes with loving kindness and compassion. Without loving kindness and compassion, there will be no peace. These three things: peace, loving kindness, and compassion. I call that is the religions. That is the religious that all beings are worshipping. All beings are worshipping this religion. Beside the religions that we practice, this is the common religions that all beings are worshipping every day, because everybody needs peace, right? And so let us walk to Washington, D.C. together. Is it okay?
Yes.
In spirit, okay? Let us walk to Washington, D.C. in spirit by practicing to be mindful every day. And every day when we wake up, our mind is still fresh and pure. We have to give our mind a job to do before it pick up all the trash, to chew it over and over. What are the trash? Trash are the things that is not happy. Trash are the old habits, the bad habits in life. If our mind does not have a thing to do, it automatically pick up all those trash and chew it over and over, just like a cow. The cow, after eating the grass, vomit it and then chew it over and over. If we can pay attention to the mouth of the cow, we can see it chewing over and over. So I use that as our mind. Don't let our mind chew in all those trash again and again, because whenever all those thoughts rising and we not acknowledge those, and we just gonna follow it after, and then we suffer. Our day will mess up. So let our mind, give our mind a job. Write it down. Today is going to be my peaceful day. Read it over and over with our eyes. Now our mind got another job to do with our eyes, right? And after reading over with our eyes, Now we can verbally state it out loud, say it out loud to the universe. Tell the universe that today is going to be my peaceful day. No one can mess it up except us. Believe me, no one can mess it up except us. If they throw something to us, if we don't receive, it bounces back to them. So don't let our day messed up because of the others. We've been doing that. Let the other people control us already for many years already. Don't let that happen anymore. We don't have much energy left in this world to do that, to waste. And so after that, we live mindfully, work throughout the day with that statement. Today is going to be my peaceful day. Breathe in, breathe out. Mindful with everything we do. When things happen, remember, today is my peaceful day. Why would I want to mess it up? It reminds us that, oh, today is my peaceful day. I will not mess it up. That is how we remind ourselves. And then at night time, before we go to bed, just relax, rewind the whole day just like a movie, and ask ourselves, better, then let it go. Let it go. Don't hold it back. Promise ourselves that I will fix that tomorrow. Then go to bed. In the morning when we wake up, when the alarm goes off, hit the snooze button and go back to sleep. Yes? Or she raised her hand, yes. No, don't do that. When the alarm goes off, get up right away. Don't let that laziness kill us. Once you snooze, once you hit that snooze button, the bed will automatically grow legs and arms to grab you down. Okay? And then you will die in bed. Don't do that. Get up right away. If you cannot get up because of tiredness, because of laziness, give yourself only 5 seconds to live. Remember, only 5 seconds to live. We don't know when we will die, because we cannot guarantee anything. But we cannot breathe out, we die. So only 5 seconds to live. By counting backward, let us count together. 5, 4, 3. When you get to 1, get up right away. No more negotiation. You know who's the lover? Yourself. Dump her and him. Put them aside. The phone is killing us. Before bed and after we wake up, don't touch it. But instead, write down that statement again. Today is going to be my peaceful day. Read it out loud and tell the universe that it's my peaceful day. And then promise that I will fix the mistake that I made yesterday. Work through that throughout the day. We will have a peaceful day. If we all can do that, and all the people in this world can throw all those loving kindness and compassion and peace to the universe will respond. Respond back with all the love and kindness and peace that all beings needs. Why the universe didn't respond lately? Instead, respond with all the angry, with all that disasters. It's because all of us, we spread hatred into the universe too much already. All those toxins. That's why we get it back. If we throw the ball to the wall, it will always bounce back. So let us all do that together. Walk with the monks in Washington, D.C. But please remember, Washington, D.C. is not the final destination for Walk for Peace. But we all have to walk until the end of this world, until the end of our life. so that peace can bloom within this country and the universe. Can we all do this? That is really low energy. Can we all do this together? Let us all be a history maker of world peace. Thank you so much, everyone. May you all be well, happy, and peaceful. And the last thing we do, to be sure that all that clapping and yes, to come to us, the truth that you promised you would do, with this string. This you call a peace bracelet, right? It means that we tie you up with us so that you cannot escape from walking to Washington DC with us. Every time when you look at this piece, that I have to be more patient and I have to be mindful on everything that I do. That's what it means. It's just a reminder. We bless on this string, and we hope that this will be the reminders for everyone. And for those who are not here and watching online, and there always an invisible string on their wrist already. Thank you so much, everyone. And then when you go home, please be mindful when driving because we will be walking out on the road. Okay? Thank you so much. Venerable, can we just stand in front and then we can give it on your wrist because we don't have time. Many people each other later. Okay, thank you.
We need water.
Ever notice that celery looks like bones? Yeah. So, celery or milk. Does it matter? For decades, the dairy industry has been promoting milk as a good source of calcium, but getting too much calcium in the blood can actually weaken it. Is rich in vitamin K, which ensures that calcium goes to the bone instead of building up in the blood. Sounds amazing. So that's one food I definitely choose.
You want it? Here. Thank you. You for the monk gift for me, for you.
Cô coi cho con để cái đồ vô.
mấy thầy tự hay lo. Bữa nay mấy thầy tự trải bạc hả? Cầm giùm em đi, cầm giùm em.
Mới nắp giùm em mở ngò. Mở nắp giùm em mở ngò. Mở ra mở tích đi. Ở đây đúng nè. Để chụp cũng không có thầy với dân dân cô lại nói cho thầy chưa nữa. Không biết sư cô đưa cái mic cho thầy, cho sư chưa nữa. Sư cô đâu sau lưng nè, sư cô sau lưng nè.
Sư cô đưa cái mic cho sư chưa, sư cô. Cái mic ai giữ hả?
Sound system.
While they eat or while they pick their food. After they pick up their food, they will line up.
Dạ cái này của chùa, là của sư cô dạ. Lát nữa Hải nhớ dắt thầy sư cô đưa cái mic cho sư. Cái mic cho cái này nè.
We ask that while they're eating, if you could put your phones down and not take any pictures. Let's respect their traditions and take this opportunity to sit peacefully. We ask that you don't take any pictures while they're eating.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know. I can be yeah, that's the worst. I know. I know, sir.
Sư cô đưa cái mic chưa? cái này là sư cô đang sử dụng wifi hay là của data?
Hello. Good morning, everyone. As usual, and after the offering of food to the monks community, in our traditions, we after we receive the food, we do the blessing. And when we do that blessing, we also bless all who join with us too. We bless for all those offerings that the donors offer, and then when we are here to participate, we also receive the blessing by joining together with the donors by heart. And so let us put our hands together like this to receive the energy and the blessing. After that, the blessing. Sadhu, S-A-D-H-U. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. 3 times like that. Sadhu means I rejoice with this meritorious deed with the donors, with the venerable monks. So we say that 3 times so we can receive the same merit as the donor. And all the beings around us also can receive the same merit. That is all. Sapitiyo viwan santu sapalong kovinat santu mante bhavat vandalayon Go bhava pivan dhana sin let sanit jong vuddha panjani no jata lo dhammavat yuvanno sukhang palang bhavatu sapp Pamangkalang lakhanto sappa devatan Thanubhavena saddha soti bhavantu te bhavatu sappa mangkalang lakhanto Devata sabba dhammanubhavena saddha soti bhavantu te bhavatu sapp lang lakhanto sappa devata sabba sanghanu bhavena saddha sotiภาวันตุเตหยาดน้ำเด้อทุกขปัตตาจะเนทุกขาพยาปัตตาจะเนพยาโสกาปัตตาจะเนโสกาโหตุปานิโนเอตาวตาจัมเมสัมปะตังเทวาอนุโมทันตุปฏิสังขโยนิโสปินดาปะตังปฏิเสวามิเทวดาวายนามัดายนามานันดายนาวิปุสนายะยาวะเทวะอิมาสกายาสาอิติยายาปนายะวิหิงสุ kumma jarina nukaya Yete kulanan javedanang vadiyang kami Dawan javedanang naupatesami Yadala jave bhavisati anawasanan Suviha jati. Let us say sadhu 3 times, okay? Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Thank you, everyone. The last sutta that we chant is that before we eat all this food right here, we have to think of those food are just to fulfill our stomach. We are not eating it for fun, or we are not eating it just like kids playing with the foods around. And those food is not to make us beauty or anything like that, or strong like a weight practicing it or something like that. We are eating this food just for us to survive, to practice, to liberate all kind of sufferings. And all these food, they are not gross, but when they in contact with our body, they become gross. That's what it means when we eat the food. So food is just food. We just eat for us to survive.
Nãy chị quay
We're not enjoying it.
Aloka. Nãy
That
chị
is
quay
what
Aloka.
it means for the last trip. That's the routine. That is the things that the Buddhist monk we have to do before we eat.
Yeah, driver volunteer. And then officer all together. Đây là cái giọng máy. Không. Chị Tăng giữ, chị Tăng cùng cả cái con cùng. Ở đâu mua còn lấy tay mượn. Mày phải mua cái cây khác đấy sư cô. Đây này con lên lại.
Trong cái khay để bỏ nước.
Allow me to invite
Con đưa cho sư đi.
a volunteer driver. Please come and have lunch with us, please.
Way too busy, and we keep chasing, keep running and running. We don't have time to pause. We don't have time to stop, to look back within. And so when anything happens within our life, we act, we react. And the more we react, the suffer we are. Counter all that. But I know that because they are suffer, they have hate, anger. That is why they do that. And so we are not mad. But I did react. When they did that, I did react straight to their face. I said, may you be well, may you be happy and peaceful, with a smile. And this is what we really need in this world. we shouldn't react with anger. Because the more we react with anger, the more we be suffer. Because we are the only one who suffer, not them. They just do the thing that they need, they want, they like, and they left. But we are holding the anger within us. Days after days, years after years. It's because we are not mindful. And mindfulness is always with us. Within us, it's just that we are too busy, that's why we've forgotten it. Mindfulness is the breathing that we have. Every single beings on this earth have. It's not about Buddhism, but all beings have this. Look at that breath going in. Look at that breath going out. Naturally, without forcing. When you breathe in, you're aware of that breath going in. You know it's short, you know it's long. And then when thoughts pop up, we know that, oh, I have thoughts right now. It's thinking about the past. It's thinking about the future. But while we are right now, we need to live in prayer. Our inner child's been crying and asking for help. So much, so long. And yet, we still abandon it. Forgotten it. And that is why when we make this move and it touch your heart, because at this time, actually a lot of people slow down because of our walk. It's not that we are best, but it's because we also walk with mindfulness. And our message is very clear. We're asking everybody to walk with us together and walk with us together to Washington, D.C. and to the end of this world, to the end of our life, to make peace for ourselves and our family first. Without family peace, there will be no world peace. I think Americans say it takes two. So to be at peace, we have to be mindful. That I shared earlier within our breath. If we can practice every day when we go work, within 1 hour of working, we just take out 1 minute, drop everything, just utilize that 1 minute, close our eyes and breathe into our breath going in and out. When the thought comes, we acknowledge that as thought, come back with the breathing. Just within that 1 minute, that's it. And then come back to work. Get back to work. Another hour pass by, take another 1 minute. Within 8 hours, we have 8 minutes of mindfulness practicing. Right? And throughout the day, we have freedom. Our mind will also be sharp. A lot of students nowadays, they cannot concentrate on their schoolwork. Is that right? Very difficult for them to do their schoolwork because of all the distractions around. And we don't want our future generations to keep going on that path. We've been suffer. We don't want our children, our future generation, to suffer the same way. We want them to have a better life, isn't it? Just like our ancestor and father and mother and all those people who have fought for peace and freedom for us to have a peaceful life to live. They have done their part. We should carry on that message and live peacefully to pay gratitude for their sacrifice. And so now we sacrifice our time, our life to become a role model for our children. Powering here. If everybody live at peace, we don't steal stuff from the others. Do we need to shut our door when we go to sleep? Feel safe. We feel safe around all of the people that we love, and we believe everybody that is so peaceful and nicely. So why do we need to fight for it? Right? When we live around the good people, the positive energy people, the peaceful people, we don't have to to worry about anything. But which they have taught us already. We just have to walk on our own path. Even though that path is very rough. But because of its rough, but we still can walk on it. That makes us different. Receive it. No one else can. And so we cannot expect this world to be at peace without us working on it. So we are here tonight. We respectfully ask all of you here to walk with us to Washington, D.C. Will you walk with us?
Yes.
That is super low energy. I can hear you. Well, I know that but I only ask you to walk in spirit, okay? Don't hesitate. All we need to do is just practice every day. To be mindful, to have peace for our family first. That is how you support this movement. How you support this walk. That means you walk with us, not us alone. We do our thing, we throw it to the universe. It always returns to us. So do not throw hatred and anger anymore to the universe, because it will come back to us. So that I say every morning when we wake up, our mind is fresh, and we should do. Get a piece of paper and a pen out. Write out the statement. Today is going to be my peaceful day. Today is going to be my peaceful day. Even though you already memorize it, you heard it many times from me, it's okay. But you still have to get a piece of paper and a pen out to write that down. It's very, very important to have our hand and our head, the job to do, which is our eyes, right? And then after reading it over with our eyes, read it out loud with our mouth. To tell we are the only one can mess it up, no one else. This is why we mess our days up. Let them say the thing that they want to say. Let them do the thing that they want to do. If they win. Okay? Eyes, yes. But in a peaceful way, hand it to them, not to do this, okay? It's very important. When you do this, it's going to be a big problem. Radiate it out. And that person can feel it. Right? The two negative energies won't make a difference. But one negative and one positive energy, whichever is stronger, that one wins. So if we can have a really good energy to share with that person, because that person is, at that moment, that person is not at peace. At that moment, that person is suffer. We should love that person. That's what we call loving kindness. No boundaries for loving kindness. It's because of suffering, because of full of hatred and anger, that is why he act or she act that way. We shouldn't hate them, but we should give them love. Loving kindness and compassion is needed for peace to bloom. Without loving kindness and compassion, peace is just a saying, or just on the sign. But it won't bring any peace to us. So I hope that with this message, it's useful for everybody. And I do truly hope that everyone will promise to walk with us to Washington, D.C. and to the end of our life, so that this world will be at peace and our future generation will have a better place to live. It may take a longer time. Maybe we are not be able to celebrate or to live at peace, but think about the future. because we also reborn. I don't know about other religions, but in our religions, we reborn until we attain Nibbana, which is enlightenment. Then we are no longer reborn. Other than that, we reborn. It's because the population is keep rising and rising and rising, right? It non-stop. That's why we call this world is under fire. We are living in fire. The fire of this world, we also have our world is also under fire. And it's keep burning each other in ourselves every day. This is a call. We don't need to waste more energy and waste our time because we don't have much time left. Before we go, let's do something for ourselves before we leave this world. That is meaningful for us. Do something that's meaningful for us to change before we leave this world. We live, there will be no rest in peace. In order for us to rest in peace, we have to be at peace when we're still alive. So may you all be well, be happy and peaceful. At this time, I think if you have any question, I can answer a couple of questions and then we come to the end, the conclusion. You have question? No? Yes, ma'am.
Thank you. And you spoke tonight on anger and in the family. What if the family, how do we navigate when the family is in the vein as it was in Good Hope?
Do we navigate when our family is?
In the vein as it was in Good Hope, the interaction that happened in Good Hope.
That is when our family is not in a good hope.
Okay, let me rephrase it. How do we navigate it when our family and ourselves are in two different positions as we experienced in the town of Good Hope when you monks walked through?
Okay.
Do you know what I'm saying?
I think I understood. Let me try to say this to see if I got it correct. Okay. In our family, to help, to support, which is our parents. Very difficult because our parents, they are old. The more they get older, the more they are more difficult. And the mindset is, I gave birth to you. I know much more than you. I lived long enough. Seriously, for many generations, it's been like that. And so very difficult for us to change them, to support them. But there's one thing that I say in my talk. We don't need to change anybody. And don't try to change anybody. We just have to change ourselves. The way of living, the way of talking, interact, the way of looking at them, the way of react when they say something or do something, that tells them everything. There are a lot of people have this kind of problem, that they cannot have a voice together in the family. And so understood that they have a different mindset. And so you work on your way to be a better person. Whenever they say something, you don't react, to show them that my practice, this is the result. I don't react. My belief, after I practice it, I don't react. When you done something, I don't react. I still love you. I still give you hope. I still give you love. That is the way. You don't need to try to change them by teach them or show them how to do things, how to live. But we just need to bring that into action so that they can see. That is how we can support our family. I hope I answer you that correctly.
Thank you.
Yes, sir.
When you started this journey, I'm sure you didn't know what to expect.
It touched my heart a lot. Give me a different look. Give me a different point of view. And that tells me that I cannot stop. Even though this journey is very tough. What happened, I still continue to bring this message to all the people that I meet. And so we keep on walking even though it's so many things happening around us until we get to Washington DC. And when we get to Washington DC, there are many people ask, what will we do in Washington DC? I said, let us finish day by day. Live at this present moment. And all these show me that this is love. This is what the world should be. We don't need to separate. We don't need to think too much. If we can live along with each other like this, that is more than, like I say, I have never expected its turnout, but somehow it's like this. So I'm very grateful. And I'm very grateful that everybody are supporting this walk for peace. I just hope that all the things that I have talked and shared is not pray for peace. Yes, in Fort Worth, Texas. And so that is why we have to travel home by either bus or flight. We cannot walk home. Initially, we was gonna walk home. Initially, I came up with that plan, but then my member caught me up. When I planned the route on map, and I got the wrong mileage. It showed me 2,800 miles. And I said, 2,800 miles is okay, it's not that bad. But then when my members start to look into it, it's all like 3,800 miles. And with this mileage, 20 to 23 miles per day, we okay. As long as our coordinator is not mad at us. When she is mad at us, she will let us walk 30 something miles. You know, when we walk, seeing so much people coming out to us and show us a lot of love, that makes us happy that we pick the right path to do, the right thing to do. So that also cheers us and give us a lot more energies. When we put him in the RV, he gets his pride the whole time. But when we let him walk, he just chasing after dogs and cows and he just want to run around like that. But he is a sweet dog, a very sweet one, sweet. Yes, ma'am.
When you guys are walking, are you just observing, or do you guys have a mantra you're saying?
When we walk in, we are mindful with each and every step. Myself, I pay attention to the breathing. It doesn't matter how fast we walk or if we on our steps. There will be monks using like the quality. Okay, the age range. We call Long Paul. He is the most senior monk in our group. He is 70. And he walked really, really good. Okay, he walked every day really good. And he ordained to become a monk for 50 years already. So he been eating temples right for 50 years. And within this 71 days, he been eating food from all of you too. So it's 50 years of monkhood and 70 years old. And venerable with the can in front of you, walking with the 2 stick. Just keep looking down and walk. Sometimes he walk out the road. He just pay attention to walk. His feet the first one, I was surprised. His first day, all the skin on his toe, he's not in the United States. And the youngest one is 29 years old. And all these venerable monks, when I call, and of course, whoever be available and be able to walk for this, we select it. Then they can join, they can apply and join. Overseas, we have to do the visa. But for the United States, it should be a lot of monks joining. It's because of the long journey. So most of the temple only have like 1 or 2 monks. They cannot leave the temple for a long time. That is why we only have sometimes 18, sometimes 20. And there will be more monks to join later on. Yes.
What message can you get, can y'all get to the next generation, the younger side?
Younger generation. For the adults, I said, we need to dump our lover. When I say this, you'll be surprised. Our lover is our phone. The lover is the phone. How we treat our children, and that is how. And you believe it or not, now, even a very simple math, they cannot calculate it without their head. They still have to use a calculator later on the phone. So if we could, we need to give them time. How much time they can play with the phone, the iPad. If they do good at school, those feelings, they cannot handle it. That is why now, let's say 16 and up, they have a lot of anxiety and depression. That they come to the temple to see me a lot. So we need to check on that. Just be aware. If we use the phone, if we use the iPad and the AI, there's nothing wrong with it. But we just have to use it right and when to use it. Because when we go online, we are out of control. Too much attachment online. Too much. And whenever the internet is out, we react really bad. It's like, it's the end of this world. And the internet company receiving hundreds and hundreds of calls with angry sound, voice. Why is my internet still not up? It's been a long time. We've been there, done that, right? So we need to care for our children more. Give them some work, give them something to do with their mind, with their head. If they can practice mindfulness, I'm pretty sure with you, their school work, much, much better. Because of that concentration. They lack of concentration. They really need concentration. And of course, there will be technique, there will